All right, A Place Forbidden. PS1 style shit. You know, looks like it's an older type game, but it's just come out. So, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell so you know when I go when I have a new video, all that shit. It helps. Let's just click start and see what happens. Okay. This sure as hell isn't my apartment. I definitely didn't fall asleep in this chair. Huh. Snake eating its own tail. Pretty depressing. Is this how you open? Okay. Well, let's just open all the drawers. Because you know we're gonna. Alright. The handle turns, but I can't open it. Nice painting. Doesn't seem to be working. It's cold in here. Doesn't seem like a very fair fight. Huh. Oh God, not reading. No! Greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit in this guest book. Once you've done that, we welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, so long as it isn't after closing. Once you've had your fill, please search yourself out. You'll find a key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. All right, well, see what this is about. Doesn't look like it's plugged in. Okay. Unresponsive. Dead. Boy, is this going to be one of those games where you can look at everything? No? Okay, surprising. Last I remember, I was sitting at home reading a letter from a friend. But it's the strangest thing. Now I can't remember what it was about or who even sent it. Welcome message. Greetings, visitor. We'd like to take a moment to tell you about our wonderful library. The Library of Ouroboros is the state-of-the-art facility designed to replicate the rural charm found in many older buildings without the associated risks such as in such buildings are known to accumulate. The building might seem like it a strange sight amongst Wall Street's many towering skyscrapers, but we believe this dichotomy will be what sets us apart. We're glad you've decided to give us a chance and hope that our stock of books will appeal to you. Obviously, our collection of information isn't so vast as to encapsulate the whole of the internet, but we hope that the charming aesthetic design of our library will help you escape from the hustle and bustle of New York life. If you hear any strange footsteps, don't worry. There may still be construction going on above or below you. From all of us, thanks. What the hell's that? Hello? Hello? The tick fills up on blood. A pustule pulses on a dead dog's eye. Like these, your head shall burst. Like these, your head shall burst. Is that a haiku? Great writing. Okay. Can't open. I wonder if I can go around. There's no running. I don't see any way to run. There's a door over here. Let's check it out. Hello? Just heard something. What is this? Can I fuck it? Just made a photocopy of my ass. What does this say? I don't know what it says. I can't read it. Oh. Can I read it now? Ah. P-R-I private. Okay. Someone's private's got taken. What is this? The screen looks burnt out. Nothing happens when I press the buttons. Alright, that's because you don't know how to use a computer. You suck. Just uninstall the game right now. Ouroboros, a circular symbol, the snake swallowing its tail. We don't need to know all that. Everybody knows what Ouroboros is. This is trash. Weird. Almost all the words are crossed out and the pages are stuck together. It's all sticky and icky like someone's been nutting in it. Hello?
Hello. Welcome to the Library of Ouroboros. We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for. Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
That's an old reference of you guys. I know a lot of y'all are probably too young to remember this, but the Legend of Hell House, the original one, 1973, Emmerich Belasco, the ghost of the house, actually left a recording before he died that said, "Welcome to my house," and all this shit. It was basically that exact same message. So someone here likes horror movies. Great movie. Ever get a chance, I highly recommend it. 1973, Hell House. Brass key. Is there an inventory? Doesn't say anything about an inventory. But I do have a brass key. Maybe it opens this door, you think? Yes, sir, it does. That can't be right. What?
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Hello? The note is largely obscured by blood. You can make out only a handful of words, and one of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles. Feels, after I threw it away, still not right. Like something's watching. Huh. Scribbles. No words here. Okay. Piece of paper. What is this? Light? A pretty shady barricade. Somebody must have been desperate. Nothing budging. The computer is fucked. Papers, nothing of reference here. Okay, well. Wait, what was that? Oh, picked up a screwdriver. Not plugged in, still sparking. Strange. That's called flea power, baby. That's how you blow a motherboard. Ever heard of a capacitor? Sure you guys have. Why is there a ceiling fan on top of... Never mind, I don't even want to know. A kind slumber. I can't help but feel as if I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Left one room only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. Zero chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here, though, well, I hope they're useful to you. You're going to need all the help you can get. This window is locked, but it gives a little when I push on it. I need some way to remove the padlock. Same chairs as earlier. Still a nice painting. Something about this plant feels wrong. Okay, doesn't appear to be anything in there. I guess maybe we go back the other way and something's going to happen because we backed up. Wow, that is a lot of snow. If that's just the roof of a fucking car, wow. Wonder what I would use a screwdriver on. Not working. Still sparking. Yeah, we're not reading all that. It's a scary game. We get the gist. Trying to figure out what we're supposed to do here. That's the one that's dusty in blood. Ah, here we go. Forbidden knowledge. Okay. I didn't see an inventory. Uh-oh. We have a flashlight. Didn't know that. Game didn't tell us. Okay. I don't know what N does. Room 1. You should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. Okay, they didn't explain this. Room 3. Room 1. You should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. Room 2. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Don't lose the trash. Okay. Room 3. I think I'm cracking under the strain. I had the strange inclination to walk straight into a wall. Room 4, there's a secret path in the dark. Room 5, art can be illuminating. Okay, interesting. So, crack. Alright, so room 1 was don't lose the garbage, correct? But what am I supposed to do with the garbage? That is the question. Wait, what is this? I don't even remember that being there. Aha! So there's a trash can. All right. Okay, we're making progress. It says 0 chance of there being anything ahead. I don't even know where that note is. I can't help but feel as I stand before. I mean, that might explain the spelling because there's a 4 right there. Before the precipice of some terrible reality, left one room, only two come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in the room in case the path ahead isn't what you hope it is. If they're not there anymore, then good news. The path ahead at least immediately is probably safe. Zero chance of any hostile enemies. If they're still there, though, we'll hope they're useful to. He spelled it to you wrong, so you're going to need all the help you can get. He's got misspellings in here. I thought they were just bad spellings, but that might be the actual thing. So there'd be 4, so that'd be 4. Left one room, only 2. Left one room, only 2. Come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in the room in case the place ahead isn't what I hope. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead at least is immediately probably safe. Zero chance. There's 4, 0, 2. And I think there's another 2 in there. I've hidden a few tools in the room in case the path isn't ahead. What was it? Let me see. I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Left one room, only 2 come right back to it. So, I mean, it could be 4102. It's a long shot. 4102. It would be the one on the desk, most likely. Yep. That was it. I just thought it was bad spelling because that's the way these games are.
Chances. Ample warning. You proceed, we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head. We swear it. For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
So, because I'm so used to games like this having terrible spelling, I naturally just assumed that note was written incredibly bad just because indie games most of the time have really shitty spelling. If I had known that, I would have thought, hey, there's the code. But yeah, I just assumed it was bad spelling because this is the way it goes. Otherwise, I would have picked up on it a lot quicker. What? Again? I thought I just went outside. Press F to activate. Okay, something about this room is even worse than the last ones. Before, there might have been an odd feeling in the air, a certain untraceable scent, but it at least felt like somewhere people had been. Here, something's definitely wrong. I can hear something deeper in this room, barely perceptible, crying out in pain. There's no way I'm in the same library I was in earlier, right? This room's massive. Minister's room. I'm not going to read that unless I have to. There's something in the darkness. Oh, look at that. like hands or something. Okay, that's the bookshelf. Fuck. Mazes. On the failures, fuck. Alright, we'll come back to it. I don't want to read that. It's too long. Living stuff. I don't know what this is. What is this place? I mean, you know, it's fine. It happens. Oh, god damn it. What the hell's going on? Why am I back here?
Like a beetle in an antline's trap, you flail your way deeper. It is gratifying to watch you wriggle your way to your doom. We so rarely have new visitors. Perhaps we won't spatter you across these walls. Perhaps we'll allow you to stay, join the others. It is what you want, is it not?
Bro, I just came in to turn in a fucking library book I had rented when I was in high school. Made it to this room and I'm not going any further. Caught a glimpse of him. Bastard that's been talking to my ear. Was wearing a dark cloak so I couldn't see much more than his figure. Shape of his head wasn't human. Makes sense. Can't stop capitalizing his name. Psychosomatic, or did he do something to me? No, I won't be able to stay forever. No, he's waiting for me, just a little beyond the door on the other side of this room. Looks like I've got a date with a crevasse. Anything's preferable to what I think he's got in mind for me. If you're reading this, you should probably join me down here. Whatever's ahead, it won't be pretty. You guys like that? The word crevasse? Still locked. I wonder if there's anything behind this door. That's impossible. I'm sure there was a door here. Hello? Something about this room is unnatural. Okay. I don't like it at all. Some sort of puzzle there. What is this? Tablet. Okay, so this is going to be codes. See how they line up in here? Okay. So, when adulthood found her, she found herself desiring solitude more and more frequently. Since her youth, her home had sat at the edge of the vast forest where her family had warned her against exploring. But on the night of her 30th, she went alone to finally explore it. The woods were equal parts dark and foreboding, with thick, silky adlers creating almost a fence of wood. As she weaved between them, she arrived at a derelict cabin abandoned for years. Naturally, she entered, her curiosity driving her. They said that the marks found on what remained of her body afterward bore wounds as if made by a bear, though few had seen a corpse so thoroughly savaged by an animal. This is Goldilocks. So take on Goldilocks. Car, snake, clock, fire. So bear. Okay. Hold on. I think I know what I'm doing here. He was 16 when he went driving alone for the first time. His family had kept him from the world, he said, and it was more than high time he went and learned about it, what was out there. It was less than an hour before he was lost. He hadn't received his license yet, after all, and there were many winding side streets surrounding the small town he called home. It was on a lightless intersection where he met his fate. A pickup hit his sedan without stopping. As his vehicle spun out and rolled onto a ditch, the pickup vanished into the night. His head was pulverized by the steering column, turning it to little more than paste. 16. Car. If I say car. Okay. All right, so she was in her mid-30s, so it'd be bear here. I think 16 there. We're guessing, but it might be legit. He was old as sin, perhaps older than he had lived alone for a long time. Over his many years, he had accumulated much wealth, knowledge, fond memories, but nothing would stop the onset of time. As he walked the dark halls of his mansion, as he paced in the dark, as he worried away his time in his study, time continued along, tearing at his flesh, bending his brittle bones. The hands of the clock pealed. The clock is last. Why did the lights go out? Oh, the candles burned out. Well, that sucks. I guess I'm taking too long, huh? Fuck you. I didn't care anyway. Looks like the phases of the moon. Well, whatever. All right, so the clock is going to be on the end over here. In her middle age, she had little to do, and so she gained fascination with the old radio in her attic. It was a relic radio from her childhood, and it never worked properly. As she waned in the seclusion of her home, a desire to see it working again overtook her. Her curiosity matching her seclusive nature in equal parts, she plumbed knowledge in the dark recesses of her attic, building capacitors and vacuum tubes, twisting metal and wires. In the end, the radio sang. It was more than the radio should have been. Flame spouted. All right, so middle is flames. All right. The bear, he's young. He's 16. So he would have been here. The bear would have been here. Snake here. Okay, so that's not correct. All right, take the snake out. No, middle age is right. I think the kid is wrong. The clock is probably right. Could have swore the bear said she was middle-aged. Let me see. Adulthood. Okay. She's over here. Never mind. The bear is here. The car. Oops. Right. Car would have been here. Snake here. If not, the snake is first. Odd. Unless these two swap around. Said old as sin. Odd. me see. She was adult. Let's see. The middle was adulthood. 16 years old was the car. Adulthood was the bear. The clock was older than sin. The fire was in the middle. So that should be here. Fire is a sure thing. The clock is older than sin. That should be here. The bear was adulthood. If this is middle age, unless they want middle age, you know, unless they want middle age. Odd. Very odd. Alright, well, let me read the last one. Fuck it. He was only a child left alone for too long, and children don't want to do. He went off in the high grassy hills above the apartment complex called home. The tall grass came almost to tickle his nose. The freedom normally kept him in a magic way. It's going to mention a snake. So deeply enthralled with the hills of the grass, the view of the town was all that he had in the grass when the snake's fangs suck him in the dick. All right, so the snake is first. Snake, car, middle age, adulthood, clock. The clock has to be on the end, so I mean, fire could be here, but this should. I guess it was open to interpretation. The safe contains a lump of blackened flesh. Okay. It's hard to even be surprised anymore. Dark comes crushing down. It allows you the whole, swallows you whole. Oh God, the light.
Our curiosity.
Oh God, the lights dim one by
Read
one.
your book, discovered that for a mortal, you're rather unique. In the same way that a human might consider a primate, you almost remind us of ourselves. Though, of course, we'd never stoop to your level.
Uh-huh. Dark comes crushing down. It swallows you whole, swallows you whole. Oh God, the lights go dim one by one. Christ, maybe it'd be safer not to move on, at all. Nah, fuck it. Who wants to do that shit? Let's fucking walk this shit out, man. Let's fucking bang it out. Let's go. Huh, neat. That thing in the safe. I think I recognized it. What's this? What's some of that?
Get out! Can't you find your way out?
Well, I'm working on it, buddy, but I'm about to have an epileptic seizure with all your bullshit. Are we gonna fall? No? Okay. Something is blocking me from getting to that door. Okay. Neat. Well. Just light them one by one, yeah?
You should find your way out soon. You won't want to be there when the light fades in full.
Alright. Yeah, well. There's trash. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Can't read any of these notes. Oh, there's pictures. Look. There's something sinister about these paintings. Okay, that's neat. Okay, the phone didn't work. That's fine. I didn't want it to work anyway. So... Alright. Neat. This is the inside of something's colon. Yep, we're getting booped out. And we're back. Oh, thank God, I'm finally back where I entered. Time to get the hell out of here. Yep. That leaves in the main door. Okay, this is not the same library that we came in at. This is a different library. Picked up a brass key. Alright, well, fuckery happens. Let's go this way.
Oh, good. You're finally here. Certainly kept the suspense going. Stay right there. We shall be with you shortly, and once we're there, we'll turn your form into something more palatable. More arms, we think. More legs. The eyes. Stay right there.
Formic pustules all over his face. Nothing a little OxyClean won't take care of. Oxy-10. A little formic acid, that'll take care of it pretty good. Okay. Don't listen to them. You can help it. If you can help it. You and me, we're birds of a feather, I can tell. Better to pull the covers over your head and cover your ears in case you hear something you don't want to. Sit down and let the inevitable wash over you. I'd take this fate to turning into one of those husks. Gives me shivers. 1, 2. What are these? Can't do anything with those hands there. What is this? A Rolodex. Do we look at the Rolodex? Is looking at the Rolodex something I can do? I don't know. Can I look at the Rolodex? That is the question. No inventory. What's the point of having a Rolodex? We can't look at it.
Stop thinking.
Okay.
Can harm. Everything is fine. Nothing. You just...
Let me see something here. Birds of a feather. No. Okay. Let me see. Let's do this. You just...
find nothing.
You just find nothing. Everything is...
Can harm.
Okay. You just find nothing. You just find everything nothing can harm.
Stop thinking.
Okay. You just stop thinking.
You just stop thinking.
Right. Everything is... That's can't harm.
Can
No, that's fine. It's everything is...
find nothing.
Find nothing. Wait. You just find nothing. Everything is can harm. Stop thinking. Stop thinking, find nothing. No, everything is fine. Ah, it's a complete sentence. Sorry, hold on. Everything is fine, nothing. Everything is fine.
Fine, nothing.
Nothing is wrong, or nothing can harm you.
You
Just stop thinking. Nothing can harm you, just stop thinking.
stop thinking.
Play dumb all you like. The librarian already knows your body inside and out. He spent all his time searching and eventually found his goal. There are places, even in the digital world, where things are not meant for the mortal eyes to lurk. He caught only the slightest glimpse of one such place, and it was enough. The eyes of the librarian were upon him. From that point forward, what happened was destined to happen. And worst of all, he would never find the knowledge he sought. Maybe it's better this way. And we're back. I don't want to drop unless I have to. Guess we're gonna have to. Bloop. Oh, hey, how you doing? Tablet 1. 1, the first. Cabinet. 4, the fourth. The third. Okay, what is the third? I don't see an object here. The fifth? Oh, it's the numbers. Ah. Statement 1, Statement 2, Statement 3. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Statement 1. No, this is Statement 2. This is the second. I think they all say something. How's this? Okay. Let's see. First. The third. This one probably says the fourth. Oh, okay. Joy of the recluse. Of his 5 fingers, he lost 2. Only 3 remained. Without the first, he would have been an animal. Without the second, he could no longer condemn. And without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange. Okay. He lost 2. Only 3 remained. Without the first, he would have been an animal. So that means no opposing thumb. Without the second, he could no longer condemn, means he couldn't point. And without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange, which means his pinky. Without his final, his hand would look a little strange. It would, right. Okay, so we know what fingers he's still has. That don't mean dick, but yeah, you little bastard. This is what things look like here anyway. I've spent a lot of time in this hellhole, and I'll be willing to bet if you dug up the floorboards anywhere, that is what you'd find. Eyes, pulsating flesh, red guts, blood. That's what I think. I think this is all there is. A place like this without cease couldn't exist on its own. Empty nothingness. No. If it's going to make up all this space, if it's going to contain so much knowledge, is it so far-fetched that something might have changed in its makeup that it might have come alive? Forget it. I can see you've already got your own beliefs, so maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't goddamn matter. This room is a trap. Must be. Those tables with the notes weren't there until earlier. I can't say when, but I think they came before you. Serves you right. I know you're kind. But if it'll help you get the hell out of this room, well, it's a test too. Christ, I can still see your slack-jawed expression. Fine, I will give you not one, but 2 whole hints. Even a damn fool like you should be able to use them. The librarian would like to give you a hand. The flesh in that safe does not operate like its predecessor. That's a fucking hint? Okay. Well, the 5th. Alright, so what we're going to be looking at here is statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. So basically, he's only got these 2. So it'll be statement 3, statement 4. That's it. I mean, that's the fingers. Well, I mean, he's got these 3 left, but strange. Without the first one, he would be an animal. Without the second one, he couldn't condemn. Without the last one, his hand would look funny. Which is this one, and that one. Okay. I know more than the others, but I won't tell you. He spent too much time alone thinking, and that accelerated his downfall. A terrible thing befell that woman he claimed to have loved. It consumed him, consumed his very waking moment, whether or not he had been loved back. The depression lost him, his job, and his home, turning a sad wreck of a human being into a sadder, hollower thing. His focus, his obsession, never strayed. She was gone from his life, and as far as he was concerned, that was all that mattered. Even when a family member took him and sheltered him, he all but ignored them, so entrapped with himself was he. Okay. The way these things wiggle, it's almost as if something's alive within them. Let me just go back through the door. I don't know. Yep. Okay, those are 3rd-degree burns. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, stairs. All right, I guess we're just dropping. All right, we're back. Fucking MC Escher came up in this bitch. Nutted all over it. Well, is this place a wreck? If I lived someplace as disorganized as here, I think I'd just be a matter of time before I swallowed up by all the trash. I like the staircases, though. They're a nice touch. You're probably wondering what needs to be done here. I think deep down you already know. Since you're so inclined to play dumb, though, I'll give you a hint. It'd be a lot easier to get around here if you could organize everything somehow. Uh-huh. Well. Ah, okay. So we got shit we gotta pick up. Right? Let's see. Can't interact with none of this, alright? No, no, no. Can't interact with this. Oh, I picked these up earlier. Looks like something else goes here. Okay, so I probably fucked up, and I guess I missed an object. I remember picking up the items. I picked up the filing cabinet and all that other stuff. But I must have missed something. Oh, that sucks, huh? Let's go back through the door and see if we can wind up back where we were. I don't think so, though. Ah, we can. All right. Maybe there was something in here I could pick up. No. That looks out of place. What is that? Oh, it's just dirt. That looks out of place. Doesn't mean shit, but it does. Alright, can I backtrack through this door? Let me see. Nope. Nope. Can't go in there. Well, let's plummet. Is this the organization room? Oh, we might be, yeah, okay. I might be transferring kind of just like around the worlds. I'm missing a piece. Damn it. Maybe the wrong hole. Is that the one I just dropped down? Let's try the stairs. Okay, so maybe this is gonna move us around the world here. Let's find out. Okay, so this is what needs to be organized, yeah? Yeah. I'm missing that middle piece. Let's go this way and see if can I? No. I was hoping I could just fall out of here. Of course, I wasn't looking for the piece to pick up, so it might have been anywhere. There's only two ways to go here, either the stairs or the hole in the wall. Or the hole in the floor. I don't think we used these stairs yet. Okay, this is good. In progress. Already came through here. Hopefully this takes us. Nope. God damn it. Where does this one take us? Here, I don't see anything I can pick up here. The answer to the path ahead is embedded in a column of flesh. You think maybe what I need is sticking out of something? It's embedded in a column of flesh? Maybe I didn't see it? And that's possible. A column of flesh. Brass key. I don't know what that's for. Where was that book? Answer to the path ahead is embedded. All right, well, let's try the door. Oh, there's two doors. I don't think we've been in here. Ah, there it is. That's what we need right there. Great. Okay, now we're on the fucking ceiling. Lionel Richie, eat your heart out. What the hell? Where are we? If this place were a mind, it would not be pure. It seems pure, but there are cracks, memories of other misdeeds of evil committed. There are recurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. The numbers will open the path back. There are recurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. The numbers will open your way back. Recurring themes. That's the piece, the card holder. Well, we don't really have a choice but to go through the door, so let's see what happens. Ah, all right. We need a code. Phone, tentacles, cameras, dice. Okay, well, there's 4 rooms. Let me read that note again. There are recurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. The numbers will open your path back. Recurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. Recurring themes in each memory? I mean, it's a fucking phone. 3 tentacles. 1 dresser. 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras. And 1 that is alone, right? Okay, so 1 phone. Yeah, but what's the number? Which way? Left to right or right to left? Let me see. How many dice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 4, 3, 1. 8, 4, 3, 1? You'd think we played scary games before. You little shit, you hadn't done enough already. Now I'm trapped here, damned to repeat this shit like a goddamn tape recorder. If you had any ounce of remorse, you'd dash your brains out on the nearest wall. He was never much good at forming connections with people, and this time wasn't any different. That woman who'd walked into his life spent the night and a half with him and recognized him for what he was, an empty, half-formed piece of sentient scum. Naturally, he took eons more from their brief tryst than she ever intended, spent days upon days picking their every second together apart, thinking about what he could have done differently. Not once did he even consider what he should have known in the first place, that there just wasn't anything to him. He wasn't person enough for himself, let alone another. No choice. Oh, can't go down, huh? Can we go down here? Yep. Hey, we made it back. Okay. We should be able to open up this. Really? Are you high? Damn, I was really hoping that would take us back to that room. There we go. I knew you'd come. Very well, I'll speak. He was always inclined toward solitude, not that he had any choice in the matter. In fact, if he had, perhaps solitude would not have been his lot. But he was a terrible with words, working with speaking. It wasn't much of a matter of laughter at his expense. He was merely a curiosity, an ingrown, strange thing, vaguely uncomfortable or otherwise without note. There was one exception to this lonely existence. As he aged, he found himself in the position of an archivist, surrounded only by dust and dead things, dead words. Though he had grown used to the solitude, he hated it with a burning, quiet passion. Thus, when a graduate student about his age came to the plumb, the dry and dead things, he forced himself to strike up a conversation with her. To his delight, she returned his words, and for the first time in ages, he felt his heart beat a little faster. Alright, we gotta organize shit somehow. I don't know how that's supposed to fucking work, but, you know, that's the thing. Nothing to interact with here. I think we gotta go through the door. He was aware enough to be jealous. Though she rebuked his advances, though she suggested the two of them never see each other again, it, of course, was not enough for him. He would come by daily, nightly. When she locked the door, he would continue to bang on it. When she called the police, he still found ways to watch her from afar. Until one night, that is, when he watched an unknown foreign shape enter her abode. Though he could only barely make a silhouette out, he could tell it was a man. And that was enough to send him into a rage. The authorities arrived too late on the scene to save anyone. Though the fire was contained, the victims died of smoke inhalation. Somehow, they hadn't been able to open the front door. The screwdriver keeping it jammed was no longer at the scene of the crime, of course. When I next opened my eyes, I found myself on an empty road in a desolate place. There was a faint ephemeral quality to something. In the back of my head, I felt a thought burn, like a fallen ember from the end of a cigarette. Was I free, or was I trapped within the library's vast expanse? And how could I tell, even if I arrived home and everything was as it had been? How could I know if the librarian's voice wouldn't be just on the other side of every door of every window forever? I guess it doesn't matter either way. At the end, everything I found would have come to the library. Everything I never found. Anyway, whatever. Words are hard. For the rest of my life, I think I'll find myself wondering just what it was I missed. Perhaps the failure was a blessing empty as I find myself left. Perhaps there was something even worse waiting for me, if I'd only looked a little deeper. But I doubt it. Man, that game just turned my fucking brain into watermelon juice. Fuck. I'm gonna go take a piss. Hope you all enjoyed it.